369. I want to do a quick update on people. I had a lot of people hitting me up about custom orders and asking me about the sprockets. And so, yes, I can do any size, right? So the reason why I did this design like this is I make these spacers, right? And these spacers decide where the sprocket sits. So, and I make this the size of this, and I decide the size of this. So if somebody had a certain size, let's say they wanted to run a certain tire and they wanted it out here, that's not a problem, right? If I wanted to take this off, somebody wanted a certain size and they wanted it super tight, that's about as tight as we can go there, right there. I can do any of those. I can go anywhere from in here to probably, I mean, we have to test it. I don't know. But that's the whole point behind this design, or not the whole point. One of the points is fat tires. I run Bridgestone's Battle Axe. These are 2.5s. The Racing Future is 3-inch slicks. They're going to be running 3-inch slicks. Sean already has them. In order to run 3-inch slicks, either you need an offset engine mount to move your engine outward, which is possible too, but that makes other weird things going on as far as the clutch and all that. Or a new option in the game is mine, and we can move this wherever we want. And that's very important. This clutch basket, if it needs to go out, I can make this longer. I can add extensions on this. I can make this brace stronger. We could do a lot of things. The guys hitting me up for custom orders, yes, I can do anything I want. What I would need to know is the space that you want your spacer from here to here. That's basically all it is, right? I'm making these spacers, and I'll decide whatever size we want. And then what I'll do from there is, that's the only information I need from you. From there, I can calculate how long to make this. I got to thread and tap this myself, right? Because I'm cutting these my own length. And that's before I even weld them. So I have to cut them, I have to weld them, I put them on here, and then I got to straighten them. People think this is just a disc that's welded together. They're fucking idiots, dude. They're morons. And that's why they don't make shit. They just talk. To weld this disc together, you got to be crazy to think it'll do fucking even 4,000 RPM without doing it properly, balanced on a lathe. People are fucking idiots. They just blah, blah, blah. They don't fucking do anything. They just talk. I can do anything here. I can make my size whatever I want. I could do fat tires. Whatever you want. 369 can do it. Nobody else can. Fuck the rest.